Hey guys, it's Robbie here, and this is FrekiFitWolf, and it's day 16 of FrekiFitVember. Alright guys, so it's going to be some nighttime driving. I do have my dome light on. I still never got an answer if that's legal or not, so I'm doing it. But I recorded earlier, and it was such a Debbie Downer video that I'm not posting it. I'm going to still share the same information, but in a lot better way. So, first of all, comment down below or in my Facebook group what you did for your activities for FrekiFitVember Day 16. My activity today was yoga, kind of. I started doing the 30 day of yoga with Adrian. I started doing that day 8 today, and it was just too hard. There were positions that I just couldn't do, and I would say 80% of the video I couldn't do. So normally I just power through, like, okay, I can't do that, but I can do this little bit. But some of it, she was just staying in too long. It was more like a moving meditation today, and I just couldn't do it. Just not 80 whatever percent I just decided and made up is the amount that I couldn't do. So instead I went and did some push-ups, did some sit-ups, did some crunches, and declared that my activity. It was very frustrating, and I wasn't in a great mood this morning. Still not in a great mood, but I have hope for the future. So I'm going to now share a confession, and I'll share why it happened. So yesterday, my confession is I went to Old Robert and ate on a Sunday like I used to eat. Started off great. I put it in my video. I put it out there in the universe that I was not going to let stress get to me, and I was going to make healthy choices. But sadly, it did not happen. The stress got way too high, and I made poor decisions. I ended up ordering pizza, ordering chicken wings, ate so much that there's really no way for me to track everything that I ate. So that happened. So we'll see what happens with the weigh-in Sunday, but it happened, and today is better. Today I am processing better and moving on forward and upward or downward. We want the scale to go down. We want our measurements to go down. So moving downward from here. But now to explain what has been going on. I know I hinted at it in Saturday's video, but I couldn't really talk about it yet. It has to do with my job, and it's good and it's bad. Good news is I am officially now the manager of the salon. The downside is we had 2 co-managers, and they both got stepped down, and I am replacing them. They're still on staff. Like, we still love them. We still want them to work there. They're still great employees. So it makes it a very, very awkward situation. I'm like a floating head right now. It's a very awkward situation for me to these 2 people that I've never worked with them without them being the ones in charge to now being the ones in charge of them. It's very awkward and uncomfortable for me. But I'm not going to air out anybody's dirty laundry, anybody's personal business, but it needed to be done, and I understand that. And I have managed before several times, so I see why the general manager called me up on Saturday and asked me to be the manager. I get it. It's still stressful, but at the same time, I am also, after that stress is gone, they were told yesterday, and there was a lot of feedback from that. So that was when the stress got really high, and I made those poor food choices. But we're all on a good page right now. We all understand what's going on, and I think it's going to be better. And I have hope that I can actually help the salon. Sometimes some of the issue can be that you get a little complacent in your position, and that enthusiasm's gone. If you've ever worked with a new manager, they have this enthusiasm, this want to change, this want to improve, this want to make things better. And that's, after a while that can burn down. Sometimes it never does, and that's fantastic, but sometimes it does. And so that's the place that I'm in now is, okay, what can we do to improve? I've spent so much time on the phone with the general manager of things that she wants to see done, of things that I think could be a good idea, but I wanted her feedback. And we've got some great ideas coming. And plus, to top it off, we do have a great staff of people that want to work together, that want to be the best we can be. We're all great hairstylists. Things that we aren't necessarily great at, we're all enthusiastic enough to want to learn how to do it. And so that is a great place to start. We just need to help motivate each other. And sometimes we do get a little stagnant, especially right now. Everybody's got the COVID fatigue. Stress is high everywhere. And so it can be very easily fall into that pit of complacency. Same thing, anybody that has ever dieted knows that can happen. That is a dangerous road to go down, and it's not the direction you want to go. You want to go up. You want to always be shooting for more, shooting for the stars, doing what you can to do more. So I'm excited for this now. I still feel very awkward. Like today, one of the stylists, like when she came in, she's like, "Hi, new boss," and I'm like, don't call me. One, I don't like the word boss, but two, like it still feels awkward to be, it's not like a traditional promotion, like where this position's come available, people apply, or like we've been watching you and we think it's time for you to get a promotion. It was, we're subbing people down and we need somebody to fill the spot and it's going to be you, or are you willing to do it type of thing. So it feels rude. I even had nightmares. And I never ever remember my dreams. I'm sure I mentioned that before on this channel, but I never remember my dreams. But I woke up Sunday morning and I had a couple of nightmares about the situation because it was stressing me out. Like we're friends, and it felt like I was betraying friends by accepting this offer. But I've talked to them both now, and like I said, we're in a good place. We hope that this can go above and beyond. And plus, being realistic, I'm tech savvy. There's things with the computer and things with, graphics and stuff that I can do. I have no life, so I can be available when needed. And I'm also poor, so I'm willing to work as much as is needed. So it makes sense. But anyway, so that's what's been going on, and hopefully it makes sense why it was very stressful for me. I know some people are like, well, I don't understand what the big deal is. But for me, it was. It really was. But either way, despite the fact that this person is going 20 on the highway, despite everything that was going on, and what my food choices were yesterday, I still have good hopes for the rest of the week. I'm still going to behave food-wise the rest of the week. I have today. Going home, I already have my dinner planned. Healthy, lots of vegetables, chicken breast, rice. It's going to be great. And I'm going to continue that the rest of the week, continue my exercises, keep FrekiFitVember going, and whatever happens with the scale on Sunday happens. All right, so that, in my opinion, is a much better video than what I recorded this morning. So I am going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please comment, please subscribe, maybe share. I don't know. Do you share something like this? Either way, have a good night. I'll talk to you all tomorrow.